and Mark Andrews. The deal is worth $39.3 million with $26 million guaranteed, according to NFL Network insider Mike Garafolo. Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels is practicing, but is still working his way back from a dislocated elbow. Head coach Jan Quinn says they'll wait until Friday to determine whether Daniels can play on Sunday or not against the Vikings. Elsewhere, Chiefs left tackle Josh Simmons had wrist surgery and has been placed on the injured reserve. Simmons suffered the injury on Thanksgiving and will now miss at least the next 4 games. And 5 individuals have been announced as finalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2026. Coach Bill Belichick and contributor Robert Kraft made the list, as well as seniors Ken Anderson, Roger Craig, and L.C. Greenwood. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/play.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Well, happy day. It's a Thursday, the 4th day of December, 2025. No, I don't have any idea how many sleeps until Christmas. Okay, I just not sure of that. But we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. By the way, I do know Santa will be here. Yeah, next Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday after that. And Santa will be here in the KXO studios talking to children of all ages over the telephone. Yeah, it's always fun. And it's refreshing to hear what the kids have to say. Yeah, for the most part, the kids are very, very positive. And yes, they still believe in Santa Claus, and so do I. Yes. Yeah, why not? Oh, and let's see. Christmas tree lighting ceremonies in Brawley and in El Centro tomorrow night. The Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade through El Centro will be Saturday morning. My lovely wife, Pam, and I will be there. I'm Grand Marshal, and Pam will be with me. She has been practicing her princess wave all week, getting ready for the parade. So we're looking forward to that. What's going on in the world? Well, perhaps you heard. You're familiar with the Waymo driverless taxis? A Waymo incident circulating on social media after one of their driverless cabs was seen going through an active armed police standoff in L.A. Yeah, so either Waymo needs to improve their software, or there are just too many police standoffs going on all the time in Los Angeles.
The magic of Christmas.
The magic of Christmas, an Imperial Valley tradition. The sounds of your favorite holiday. Delightful vignettes full of memories, all for you. The magic of Christmas on AM 1230 from 6 p.m. Christmas Eve through 6 p.m. Christmas Day. The magic of Christmas is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Enercare, Comité Cívico del Valle, Imperial Valley Food Bank, Roto-Rooter, Century 21, the Action Group, Baja Farms, El Serape Restaurant, and the Imperial Valley Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
The magic of Christmas.
That's a tradition in the Valley for years. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. Jared, good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
Were you up earlier to see the, well, I guess tonight will be the supermoon, but it was pretty super this morning.
Supermoon.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. It sounds like something that would happen in Iowa after you go tipping cows. Yeah, okay. In the news, the government is considering raising the retirement age to 70. I figure it's because, well, they want LeBron James to play for 2 more years. Birthdays today. Singer Freddie Boom Boom Cannon, 89. Actor, producer, director, Max Baer Jr., Jethro from the Beverly Hillbillies, 88. Actor Gemma Jones, 83. Not Emma, Gemma Jones. Bob Mosley of Moby Grape, 83. Chris Hillman of The Byrds and the Flying Burrito Brothers, 81. Other birthdays include actor Jeff Bridges, 76. Actor Patricia Wettig, 74. Actor Chelsea Noble, 61. Actor Marissa Tomei, 61. Comedian Fred Armisen is 59. Jay-Z is 56. Actor Kevin Sussman, 55. Model Tyra Banks, 52. Actor Lindsay Felton, 41. Actor Orlando Brown, 38. And actor Scarlett Estevez is 18. Let's say happy birthday, Irene Contreras, Andrew Herrera, Blanca Estela Jimenez, Mike Silva, Pearl Rosas, Dr. El Nui, Carmen Nolta, Bentley Dell, Pablo Vargas Hernandez, Fernando Fernandez, Terry Wilson, Catherine Moran, Kenny Caldera, Rosemary Paisel, Justin Kiro Singh, Lori Cobley, Angel Bastida, Julian Escalera, Brian Ortiz, Brennan Brown, and Yolanda Negrete. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, other news from CBS. The CBS News quoted a Harvard scientist who says he thinks the approaching Atlas comet may be an alien spacecraft. Yeah, there's much conjecture about the unknown activities in the universe. Everybody's got a theory. And last week, 260 pounds of marijuana fell out of the sky in San Diego. That gives a lot of credence to the Big Bong theory. Okay, that's pun enough. Are you ready for the news?
Ready for the news.
Okay. We've got to look at World in California news headlines today, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we are breathing.
CBS News Brief. The FBI's arrested a suspect, expected to be charged today in connection with 2 pipe bombs placed at political party headquarters in Washington the night before the January 6th attack. CBS's Scott McFarland.
Police have been clear. Those devices were discovered just as the rioters were approaching the Capitol January 6th and detoured and distracted police at a sensitive and dangerous moment.
The admiral who ordered a second strike on a suspected drug boat to kill survivors of a first is answering lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Virginia's Democratic Senator Mark Warner says he wants to know
if it was just 2 individuals in the water that were struggling for their lives, what was the validation of second strike.
An outplacement firm reports more than 1.1 million job layoffs in the U.S. this year. CBS's Michael Wallace.
That's the most since 2020, the first year of the pandemic. And it's a 54% jump from the same 11-month period a year ago.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom on the road again, speaking at a forum in New York City, once again admitting that he's at least thought about running for president in 2028.
Ain't those politicians say I haven't thought about. the future in that respect.
Okay, so how much are you thinking about it then?
Not to the degree that you think, and perhaps others that are more cynical.
Newsom saying he's enjoying putting a mirror to President Trump's behavior and urging Americans to pay attention. He says it appears to be working. Newsom in Washington today campaigning for federal aid money for LA fire survivors. The first resident to rebuild in Altadena after this year's Eden fire moves in.
Altadena is a very special place. I've met a lot of neighbors that I never would have known because of this fire. People have stopped by during the build. And I've met a lot of very wonderful people, and there's more of a sense of community now than ever before.
Ted Corner receiving a certificate of occupancy for a primary resident, the first person to do so after losing a home back in January. Gas prices averaging $4.51 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org. Get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
Vanity Fair calls BritBox a delicious streamer. Collider says everyone should be watching. Catch Britain's next best series with BritBox. Stream acclaimed new originals like Code of Silence.
You read lips, right?
And Lily, based on the best-selling mystery series.
Say hi, Lily. Take it from here.
And don't miss the new season of Karen Perry coming this October.
You don't look lip, please. Oh, so that was a compliment.
See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
Kohl's Customer Appreciation Event is here, right in time for the gift exchange. Even though everyone pretends gifting isn't a competition, it kinda is. At Kohl's, save on gifts everyone will fight over. From sweaters and flannels to air fryers, toaster ovens, and more. Because deep down, the gift exchange isn't just about giving. It's also about winning. Shop Kohl's and save on top gifts now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end December 14th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations, and they have mobile service vans that come to you throughout the valley. So your car's just sitting there. Go online, elcentromotors.net, and schedule an appointment with their mobile service van.
KXO News. Imperial Irrigation District approves a change. Here's George Gale.
It was decided at this week's IID Board of Directors meeting they will transition from the Salton Sea Authority to the state of California's newly established Salton Sea Conservancy. The IID says the transition will strengthen alignment among state and federal agencies and facilitate project operations and management. They say the next step reflects a natural evolution of the district's long-standing leadership in Salton Sea progress that has led from studies to planning to on-ground projects, along with ongoing efforts to restore habitat and address regional air quality concerns. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Traffic safety grants, state and federal funds available. The funds are for traffic safety grants. The state of California has been awarded $140 million for traffic safety grants throughout the state. Traffic safety includes bicycle and pedestrian safety, education programs, and enforcement initiatives aimed at reducing collisions and saving lives. Imperial Valley law enforcement agencies are receiving over $400,000 in state funds. The Brawley Police Department, it will be awarded $80,000. Imperial Police Department getting $42,000, and El Centro Police Department will be getting $70,000. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
Scheduling your automotive service appointment at El Centro Motors just got easier. Visit elcentromotors.net. Follow the prompts. Sign in. Schedule your service appointment at your selected location. It's easier and faster than ever before. elcentromotors.net. Schedule an appointment at any of the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors Service Department, or one of the mobile service vans that comes to you. elcentromotors.net. Schedule now.
Raleigh City Council took action on several items at their Tuesday meeting. Here's George Gale.
Following a public hearing, the council approved the master fee schedule. It will take effect on February 1st, 2026. A fee schedule had not been comprehensively updated in more than 20 years. Council also approved a memorandum of understanding between the city and Southern California Association of Governments to work together on planning for the Main Street project. Project is expected to identify improvements and implementation strategies along Highway 86 from Las Flores Drive to Legion Road, focusing on promoting health, safety, and sustainability through the corridor. Council also recognized Police Chief Jimmy Duran for his years of service to the city of Raleigh. Chief Duran will retire at the end of the year. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Read, Dream, and Be Merry Holiday Literacy Celebration. Seroptimus International of El Centro, in partnership with the Imperial Public Library and Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, is hosting a holiday literacy program. It'll be held Thursday, December 11th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at the Imperial Public Library, 200 West 9th Street in Imperial. It is for children and their families. The free event will feature holiday story times and a special appearance by Santa, fun crafts and activities, hot cocoa and sweet treats, and a festive photo booth. The celebration is open to all children and their families in the Imperial Valley. Information is available at the Imperial Library. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and the weather up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley at El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models. You don't need an appointment at Quick Lane. Here is a suggestion. Avoid the hustle and bustle of Christmas shopping. Head to the Peanut Patch in Yuma or shop online, thepeanutpatch.com. The Peanut Patch, they carry many homemade chocolates. Their pecan turtles made from a special recipe, from scratch. They ship anywhere in the universe. For that matter, they have their very own post office, the Peanut Patch in Yuma. So easy to shop for everybody on your Christmas gift list. A variety of gift packs. And again, you can ship them to your friends and loved ones all over the world. Stop by and visit the Peanut Patch. Find them online, thepeanutpatch.com. And when you Google the Peanut Patch, you'll get directions on how to get there. The Peanut Patch, they make Christmas so easy. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by B&H Refrigeration in Yuma, family-owned, family-operated for over 77 years. Active military, you receive a 10% discount.
Cheese recall. U.S. Food and Drug Administration has issued a recall of shredded cheese. Here's George Gale with the details.
The recall affects more than 1 million bags of shredded cheese sold at stores in 31 states. Cheese recalled includes a shredded mozzarella, Italian-style, pizza-style, and blended shredded cheese sold at stores including Aldi, Target, Walmart under various labels and manufactured by Great Lakes Cheese Company. Recall is due to the possibility of contamination with metal fragments, which may cause internal injuries if consumed. FDA says don't eat the affected products and throw them away. Customers may also return the cheese to where it was purchased for a refund. More product information is available on the FDA website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Festival of Lights is back. It's presented by the Imperial Irrigation District. It is held at the Ivy Fairgrounds. It starts this Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Festival of Lights will be open several days from 5:30 to 9:30. The dates include December 7th, 10th, 11th, 13th, 14th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. All right. It is an amazing display of lights, and you don't have to leave your vehicle. You will enter at the front gate of the fairgrounds, and when it's your turn, you will be able to drive through the fairgrounds and experience an incredible light display. And you have many days to check it out. Christmas in the Dark. Christmas in Calipatria. Here's George Gale.
It is the annual Christmas in the Dark. It'll be held December 20th at Rademacher Park. The event will run from 4 to 10 p.m. It'll feature a light parade, toy drive, music, vendors, and a whole lot more. There's still time to participate. Call BSISA at 760-675-5661. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Farm Workers Appreciation Breakfast. It's Imperial County as a way of saying thank you to farm workers. The 46th annual Farm Workers Appreciation Breakfast will be held this Friday. It is being held at the Calexico One Stop, America's Job Center, California, 301 Heber Avenue in Calexico. The tradition started 46 years ago with coffee and sweetbread served to workers. Over the years, it has transitioned into a full breakfast of tamales, beans, salsa, sweetbread, and coffee. It'll be served from 1 to 5 a.m. before they go to work. Again, that'll be tomorrow morning at the Calexico One Stop America's Job Center. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
I'm not sure which would be worse. Your cooling system going out on a warm August day or your heater not working on some crisp desert winter morning. Well, to be honest with you, I'd prefer neither. So every year about this time, B&H Refrigeration gets a call to look over the cooling and heating system. It's a thorough checkup. If it needs to be replaced, they'll do it with an energy-efficient Janitrol Rheem York system. Why don't you give them a call today? Don't want to wake up to a surprise. B&H Refrigeration.
Call 928-782-3854 in Yuma.
According to the National Weather Service, dry and generally quiet conditions are expected to continue through next week. Near to slightly below normal temperatures continue through the end of this work week before going above normal this weekend and then gradually warming through the middle of next week. Our high yesterday, 73, the overnight low, 48. It will be sunny today with a high near 69. West wind about 5 miles an hour becoming north. Clear tonight, a low around 44, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with a high near 71, light wind. Saturday, sunny with a high near 72, light wind. Sunday will be sunny with a high near 74. Light wind becoming north-northwest about 5 miles an hour. And right now, 52 degrees, 47% relative humidity. Wind out of the south-southwest at 325. Air quality good everywhere except moderate in Calexico. Local news and the weather brought to you by B&H Refrigeration in Yuma. You can call them. Go ahead, visit their website, bnhref.com. Nothing less than the best from B&H.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Healthcare District, combining two hospitals to better serve you. NBA action. Trailblazers top the Cavaliers 122-110. The Nuggets rolled over the Pacers 135-120. Spurs beat the Magic 114-112. Clippers, well, they clipped the Hawks 115-92. Knicks got by the Hornets 119-104. Nets topped the Bulls 113-103. Rockets rolled over the Kings 121-95. Bucks beat the Pistons 113-109. And the Mavericks 118. The Heat 108. Well, sources say the Clippers are shocked. The Clippers players, including James Harden and Kawhi Leonard, shocked that the Clippers released Chris Paul, and he'll no longer be a Clipper teammate.
Big changes are happening in Imperial Valley. The newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District is paving the way for a healthier future. By uniting El Centro Regional Medical Center and Pioneers Memorial Hospital, we're creating a stronger, more connected healthcare system, one that's built to serve you.
Together, we're expanding services, strengthening care, and building a sustainable future for all residents of Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Healthcare District. Stronger together, healthier tomorrow.
Well, Ole Miss Athletic Director Keith Carter disputed several claims made by former Rebels coach Lane Kiffin, including the timing of when Kiffin was informed he wouldn't coach the team in the postseason. Appearing on a talk show yesterday, Carter said Kiffin, announced that as LSU's coach on Sunday, has said a lot of things publicly that I'm not sure are totally accurate. Meanwhile, in NFL news, the Ravens rewarded tight end Mark Andrews with a 3-year extension, securing his future in Baltimore. The extension, worth $39.3 million, includes $26 million guaranteed. And Tom Brady and Shaquille O'Neal are two of the headliners who will assist with Friday's World Cup draw in Washington, D.C., according to FIFA. The 7-time Super Bowl winner and the NBA Hall of Famer will join ex-Manchester United star Rio Ferdinand, along with Yankee slugger Aaron Judge. Yeah, well, his brother Alan, he doesn't play. And former NHL star Wayne Gretzky as part of the team on stage. Don't forget Thursday night football. Tonight, the Cowboys and the Lions. Yeah, right here on AM 1230. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, stronger together and paving the way for a healthier future. Victoria Homes can make your dreams come true. Introducing Cambria 4. Years ahead with the latest design features, innovations, and distinctive elements that make a difference. Victoria Homes has been the Imperial Valley's leader for over 35 years, always with you in mind. Victoria Homes doesn't just build houses. Each house is a home full of dreams, families, birthdays, holidays,
Merry Christmas!
memories to be made, all waiting for you. Visit Cambria 4. See the special touches and features that set them apart from any other builder. Your dreams can come true at Cambria 4 by Victoria Homes. It's financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. U.S. wireless carrier AT&T said in a letter to the U.S. telecoms regulator that it had committed to ending diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, a move that comes as it seeks approval from the Trump administration to buy wireless spectrum assets. In November of 2024, AT&T agreed to buy some wireless spectrum licenses from U.S. Cellular in a $1 billion deal that requires approval from the Federal Communications Commission. The FCC, under President Donald Trump, has required telecom firms to end DEI programs as a condition of approving transactions. FCC Chair Brendan Carr said AT&T's letter on Tuesday confirmed its commitment announced earlier this year to ending the DEI-related policies. And economists yesterday expressed significant concerns over new data from global payroll processing firm ADP, estimating that the U.S. economy lost 32,000 jobs last month. Small businesses bore the brunt of the job losses as firms with fewer than 50 employees shed a total of 120,000 jobs, more than offsetting the 90,000 in job gains reported by firms with more than 50 employees. The loss in November marked a major miss for economists' consensus estimate of 40,000 jobs added on the month. Right now, U.S. stock indexes are wobbling. Yeah, we'll see where they go. Investors are digesting the latest jobless claims report. Right now, the Dow off 14 points at 47,869. The S&P 500 down 4 at 68.46, and the Nasdaq off 20 points at 23,433. Gold up $1.50 an ounce, $4,234.30 if you want an ounce of gold. Me, I'm heading towards Ogilvy and Tumco. Hey, a little bit of gold on the side wouldn't hurt. Oil up 50 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their number 1 priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 69. West wind about 5 miles an hour becoming north. Clear tonight, a low around 44. West wind about 5 miles an hour becoming calm. Friday, sunny with a high near 71. Light wind becoming north-northwest about 5 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 72 and light wind. Right now, downtown El Centro, we are holding at 53 degrees, 47% our relative humidity. Wind out of the south-southwest at 325 miles an hour. Air quality is good everywhere except moderate in Calexico. We'll keep an eye on that for you. That's the latest financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service in the Valley that offers 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal. You'll find them at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. The Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. The FBI has made an arrest in its investigation into the placement of 2 pipe bombs in Washington the day before the attack on the U.S. Capitol in 2021. CBS's Scott McFarland.
Police have been clear. Those devices were discovered just as the rioters were approaching the Capitol January 6th and detoured and distracted police at a sensitive and dangerous moment, allowing the riotous mob to get further access to the Capitol grounds and eventually the Capitol itself.
Nobody was hurt before the bombs were rendered safe near the offices of the Democratic and Republican National Committees. A damaging report due out today that's expected to say Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth could have endangered lives when he shared details of a planned military strike in a Signal group chat back in March. CBS's Charlie D'Agata says it comes as Hegseth faces criticism over U.S. attacks on alleged drug boats.
Congressional Democrats are voicing concern, including Virginia Senator Mark Warner, who's now calling for Hegseth to resign or be fired.
There's a pattern here of chaotic behavior. There's a pattern here of kind of, I think, disrespect for our uniformed military.
Lawmakers are hearing today from the admiral involved in the second strike attack on a suspected drug boat. From New Orleans, CBS's Katie Weiss is talking with residents now that a federal immigration enforcement effort is underway.
Some immigrants have been too afraid to leave their house this week for work or even grocery shopping.
People are just really scared, regardless of what their immigration status is. They're worried about being arrested. I've gotten calls from teachers who are worried because their students don't want to show up to school.
On the Health Watch, CBS's Michael Wallace tells us a botulism outbreak tied to contaminated infant formula is spreading.
The FDA now reports at least 39 cases in 19 states. All the babies are between 2 weeks and 9 months old and were fed Bi-Heart formula since August. Dr. Stephen Abrams at the University of Texas says botulism attacks babies' neurological systems, making them weak and constipated. In severe cases,
they'll stop breathing and not be able to breathe enough and need to be hospitalized in intensive care.
The FDA says some Bi-Heart products are still on store shelves despite the recall.
And researchers are testing GLP-1 GLP-1 weight loss drugs on cats. CBS's Usher Qureshi has more on that.
Okava says it's aiming for about $100 a month. Results from the Meow 1 trial are expected next summer, with the company seeking FDA approval for cat use in the next 2 years, with dogs not far behind.
And checking Wall Street, the Dow is up 8 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now, you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more.
Never have I ever called my sister from the finish line of my first marathon. Hello? You won't believe where I am. Are you running? Mile 26. I'm going to make it.
Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e with its advanced camera system on us. Plus 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Guys, I can't believe it.
I knew you could do it, babe.
That was amazing. Mom, how do you feel? I feel great. I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture. And then you may carry me to the car.
Share every stride, every mile, every memory on America's best network. Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e on us and 2 lines for just $30 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 eligible ported by Essentials 55 Plus for well-qualified customers with autopay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 128 gigabytes, $599.99 required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Backlash at the airports over a request for passengers to clean up their acts.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy called on travelers to dress with dignity.
I would encourage people to maybe dress a little better, which encourages us to maybe behave a little better. Let's try not to wear slippers and pajamas.
Some flyers are purposely snubbing the request, showing off their best PJs on TikTok. Others, like TV producer Kat Sullivan, are staging acts of what she calls malicious compliance.
Government wants us to start dressing up when we travel, so help me pick out my travel outfit.
After modeling several,
I'll show you what I really wore.
She made a freezing walk from the plane at Jackson Hole Airport in a silky white long dress. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The language learning company Babbel and a closed captioning company have come up with the list of the most mispronounced words of the year. Zoran Mamdani and Louvre are tops. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
For some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.